What comes next after achieving your goal?
Hello and welcome to the Buenavista Farm, where we've been working up here at great height, finishing the roof off. And I've put in this crane for lifting materials up here so that I can begin to, at some point, finish this wall here, along here. I'm sorry about the wind noise, but I'm right here at the top. I'm also thinking that on this pole, I will eventually put a windmill to generate electricity. I've been working along the roof line here. You can probably see the form, the concrete form that's going to go in here, which secures the rafters to the ring beam, but it also blocks this bit of the wall plate where the rafters hit the wall. Now that's all the way along here until we get to here. Now in this part, remember there's a dividing wall here. From here to here will be glass along here, letting light in so that the main room will continue to get natural light from the top of the roof. And then of course from here another room, that's the bedroom, and that will have its own internal plasterboard ceiling or wooden ceiling. I don't know, probably tongue and groove wood if I can. And that completes the work that I've been doing, or will complete the work that I've been doing up here on this part of the roof. The roof, of course, having been completed. So now it's just a question of touching things up and getting things sorted out. So that sort of brings this part of the roof to a conclusion. Obviously these tiles will go back on, and the concrete beam here will seal the roof and keep it secure. And then we'll be able to get on with working in the other bits that need to be done here. The view from up here is spectacular today. You can see that we've got fabulous weather. The Teno Alto, which is the high Teno. We're in the low Teno. We're in the middle of the Teno National Park. So this is finally the main room of the house, which has been re-roofed. The roofing is finished. You can see the light that will be allowed in through the glass at the top there. And on my right will be the toilets, and on my left this will be a bedroom. I'm working at the moment on the fireplace and just putting down some fire bricks here. So here's the first layer of fire bricks in the chimney place. That's the base there. From there, we'll get a slightly thicker brick here, like that, slightly thicker than the normal brick, that is, you see like that. And that, just that little edge, will be enough to support the base. And that's where the ashes will go. And there'll be a tray underneath. See at the top here, there'll be a hood, a fireplace hood, to make sure it draws up the smoke. And this will be a fireplace that will not only keep this room warm, especially in the autumn and the winter months, but it will also be able to be used a little bit as a grill or as a barbecue. This will eventually have a roof over it, although an open roof, so it will be like a patio here, and one will be able to sit down and it will be decorated in a typical Canary Island way. So it will look like a little place to meet and have a drink. So this is the room we've been working on this week, and I haven't done much filming of it, but let me show you the results of the work that we've done, because this is the last roof that we've got to put on in the house complex that we've got. Just wait for me there. Hello. This is from the roof line, and if I come up here, this part of the roof has been completely sealed in with a concrete ring beam. And I'll show you that in just a moment. So today, we're on the last part of the roofing. Armando's here. We're putting the ring beam in around the edge of this room. And Armando's just bringing the roof down here, the roof level, roof line level, so that we can put the steel beam in around there. And then this room will be roofed, and we will have finished all the roofing on our building. Raining today. August the 4th. These are the forms we built this morning. Up here on the top, we've been filling those forms today. And all day today, Friday, we've been at it. I'll show you from the top. So this last form comes down here, and then it will go across, right the way across here, and then up the other side, so that this room, which is still the one that doesn't have the roof, the last one for the roof, will eventually have its form around it. Last bit being done now. The last wall. Come all the way from there, right the way around. And that's nice and flat, that nice wall, that back wall. In order to receive the beams from this one across. Just waiting for my final mix of cement to stick in here, and it's 7:30 in the evening. That's the new kitchen roof. Still got the bits of plastic on it that have to be taken off. It's a mistake not to have taken them off. And there's the winch, the new winch. I'm just finishing off that roof line there, where those tiles have been taken up, just to put the cement down to secure the beams in that corner. This beam here will go along the back wall next week, and the roof will come in here, and this will then need a floor in it and be decorated out so that this will be a bedroom. This is the roof line. Isn't it great being able to move around at this point? And I've got over here a sample of what the roof is actually going to be made of. It's going to be like this. So it's going to be a tile finish, very much like the kitchen, but with a white bottom to it. So it will go like that, and it will have a white bottom all the way. And this will be made up of these insulated tiling, so it will keep this nice and cool in the summer and warm in the winter. So I'm really pleased with how this ring beam came out. You can see the concrete now seals in the stone walls, so that they won't get damaged by water ingress, but also gives us a firm base on which to put the rafters that come across from this side right the way across to there. The rafters will be on this beam, and that beam will be from that pad across to that pad, and that will support the beams that come in this way. And of course the water will flow off this roof onto this roof and down here, and along this wall will be a nice old water gutter that will collect the water, and obviously that will be saved for irrigation. The almonds are actually cracking open on the tree. And we actually have almonds from our own tree. Not many of them here, but we have many other trees in the farm. This one's just the one that we have in the garden. We can also see how the new roof has gone on. Chimney's yet to be finished here, but that hole is the chimney down to that fireplace that we saw a bit earlier. And of course we have a nice sun terrace at the back of it, which will be made accessible by a bridge from that side onto here. But there are also stairs that can be put in here, ladder put in there. And we can look back down here to the kitchen roof. Hello, Paula. And that's the new kitchen roof. Obviously the ridge beam here will be attended to at some point. This side, which used to be 10 times better than ours, is looking very sorry for itself now. So we have the barn, the kitchen, the toilets, the living room, bedroom number 1, the workshop and the utility room, and bedroom number 2 here, and the patio. I'll just give you a moment now to have a look at the plan of the whole farmhouse, the clubhouse. Of course, this is the entrance to the barn, which was the bit that we re-roofed last year. It's now got its steel doorway. These will be doors into the barn. The barn, which is quite dark at the moment, going to have glass highlights in the ceiling, circular ones, which will let the light in so as to make this room much brighter than it is, because it's quite a dark environment at the moment. But you can see the light where it does come in through the ceiling, like over here, is very bright indeed and gives a good amount of light where the light actually falls. The barn leads through to the kitchen and the patio, so you can see where that links to. This is the kitchen, and this is the second kitchen, which has the cooker. So this is the cook room, and the other one is the preparation room. Hello! I'm not farming, I'm building things here with my assistant. How are you? Everything well? So what's going on around here in the vegetable patch? Well,
I need a hat. I'm pulling out all the weeds, and because everything kind of died, and so I'm starting again. I'm planting some more galabacine today.
well, there are 2 cabbages which didn't die.
No, I know it's
That
a
one?
start.
And that one. And the courgettes didn't die.
BVRC.
And at the back we've got some melons.
Yeah.
But the sun is hot today.
Very hot.
I'll bring you a hat.
Yeah.
Look what's happened here. Bloody wheels fallen off again.
Finally, we have the infrastructure to be able to spend the night now at the farm. Waking up there in the morning is an absolute joy, even though the facilities are still quite limited.
Good morning. Here from Buenavista Penitentiary. It is a bit basic, but it's functional.
Of course, we're surrounded by nature, and it's wonderful to wake up to the surroundings, the beautiful surroundings of the Tenor Rural Park. Tranquility, silence, beauty, nature, the wonderful flowers and animals that surround us.
Holding us closer, ooh, we can see so clear. Ooh, we can see so clear.
And of course, at this time of year, the bountiful fruits of nature. And we've been able to spend time with friends, enjoying the new facilities. I have a long list of things to do, but we're getting there. And we hope to see you soon at the Buenavista Farm. Goodbye. See you next week.
The colors always change, but the song is the same now. In June, lifting us higher.